we also have a new model coming out this winter, and this is going to be, we're going to put something on the low end. Not that, you know, our prices are fairly low right now, but we want to get more people into this market. We are going to come out with a folding trike. This is a true folding trike, you know, unlike the Rover. As a matter of fact, we have a name for ours, which I'll tell you in a minute. This will be based on a stowaway frame. It will be a real frame, Sturvey Archer drum brakes, SRAM internal drive. This is the only model, though, that we will not have sensors and racks on as standard equipment, although every other model we make all come with that, and we're looking to sell it at $9.99 retail. The working name right now is a direct competition to the Rover. We're calling it the dog catcher. So, we actually may just name it that. The last product, though, and everybody's going to get a look at this in the morning if you want. And I wish we had more time. I've been talking to Rob about this for months now, and we just didn't quite get it ready, but it's here and it's operational. And we wanted to wait till we got all the patents applied for and everything else. But we have got really one of the biggest innovations that will be in the industry, and the people who have looked at this today, you know, just kind of have their mouth open about this. The product that we're working on, we call it Trident Drive. It's a 3-speed bottom bracket, and it is operational, and we're showing it over there. It's a speed drive and a mount drive all in one thing. It is used with regular shifters. You don't have to do the heel click. There is no modification necessary whatsoever with it. We have gotten rid of 100% of all the clicking noise that planetary gears make, and it's completely silent. It has 3 gears. Obviously, the middle one is 1-to-1. You have a 0.66 to 1 on the bottom end, a 1.5 to 1 on the top end, so you have them all. You can put whatever chainring you want on it. We have a 39 over there right now on it. The 39 gives you 39, obviously, in 1-to-1, but it also gives you a 26 on the climbing gear, and that would give you about a 58 on the upper gear. It's a weight savings. There is no derailleur necessary. You don't have, as a matter of fact, the one we have doesn't even have a derailleur post on it. No chain rings or anything else, and it really has, you know, it's not really just for incumbents, it's for anybody. One of the big things we have, hopefully, will be folding bikes, and somebody who just wants a 3-speed bike, it's just perfect. The trike that we have over there has 20-inch wheels on it. With the 1134 on the back, with that one it has a 14.3 to 99.3 gear inches. If you put a 44-inch on it, it goes from 15 to 122. And believe it or not, if on a 26-inch rear wheel trike, it gives you 18 to 132 gears with 1 derailleur and 9 speeds. And again, unfortunately, we can't let anybody. I can demonstrate it for you. Did not have time to get it hardened, so it's really the metal's a little bit too soft. We're also missing 2 springs that we special ordered, and they just didn't come in time. But we can absolutely demonstrate it. We've been playing with it. We'll put it up with the rear wheel, and you can pedal it. And it is certainly a prototype, but it's neat itself. And again, the people who looked at it today, and certainly everybody's come out and look at it tomorrow. At this point, I'd like to answer any questions if anybody has them. Got to spread it out a little bit without you. Yes.
How did you find your partner in Taiwan? You speak Chinese?
I can order 2 beers in Chinese. and by the way, and Betty and I were in China, well, I guess about 2.5 years ago. Beers in China are tremendous, by the way. It's like these 2-liter, you order beers like a 2-liter bottle and you split them. I originally met Ross over the internet, and we talked for like 8 years, you know. His spoken English is terrible, but he really can write it good. He is just this brilliant man. He's a machinist by nature, motorcycle rider, in the auto industry as well. And anything you can describe to Ross, he can produce it quickly. We started with the Chameleon, and we made some really bad chameleons at first. Although it's funny, some of us were talking earlier today about weight. One of the first chameleons we built out of stainless steel, I know the thing was 95 pounds. It was the fastest thing we've ever built. And of course, we had to cut down weight just because people expected it that way. But Ross does handle all Trident sales in China and Asia, as a matter of fact, with the exception of Australia. But I would certainly not be. We're very symbiotic. You know, I'm the marketing end and the ideas guy. Anything I tell him, as crazy it is, he can put together. I will hopefully get him. And one thing funny about Ross too, he has never seen a trike. With the exception of what comes out of China, which is nothing. He's never seen a name brand type. He doesn't, you know, I would love to get a movie at some point. You know, whatever he sees is through my eyes. You know, I take pictures of all these rallies. You know, Greensky does it like this, I does it like this. And of course, you see our models. We certainly stole one from everybody. You know, hopefully, but it's well thought out. We've taken the best of everybody's ideas, but we want to be innovative as well. And really, you know, we don't want to rest on those laurels. We want to do our own stuff. One question on that.
That's the bottom bracket gearing.
Yeah.
That's something that you'll sell separately for retrofitting on a.
Yeah, it will fit any bottom bracket. All right, it's certainly not to ours.
I have a Scorpion FX.
It'll fit any bottom bracket. All right. It does not require the bottom bracket chamfering like Schlump does. It does not require the arm attached to the boom. So. To be honest with you, it will probably be the springtime before they're ready for sale. There's a lot, you know, one of the biggest things is the patent paperwork. But it takes a lot to bring it just from this prototype. And I'd say it's a rough prototype, but it really isn't. It's a pretty looking piece of machinery. You will have any size cranks on it you want, although you have to use our cranks on it. But we'll make short cranks, long cranks, whatever you like on it. And
I want to work with a roll-off.
It's totally unnecessary with a roll-up. I mean, I know everybody wants to just put one thing on top of the other. Why do you do that? If you can put, I mean, if you want to climb hills, you know, put a 46 on the thing. You'll have like a 68 if you can turn. And, you know, you can turn a 68 on flat ground. You're good. If you want hill climbing, you know, put like a 36. You'll have something like a, you know, you'd be close to the team on the hill climbing. Could you put one with it? Sure, you could. You know. Wow. Pricing wise too, and that's of course what everybody wants to know. It will absolutely sell for less than a Schlump. I can't give you any pricing now, but it'll come in less than that. For the first products, we may put it just on ours. I'm not sure how much production we're going to have on the first ones. And you know, I guess the self-server, you have to buy a Trident to get one of these things. But either way, regardless, the first ones will go to our Trident dealers, who've been, you know, certainly there to support me, and I couldn't be there without them. You know, it's really a neat piece of machinery. We have thousands of hours in this, you know, just getting it ready. But just getting, and I know why nobody else has built these before. I mean, there's so much to it. The biggest thing was getting rid of the clicking noise that every planetary gear does, and this doesn't. And there's a lot of design. But it's fine, and it's fun. And like I said, we have it on a Stowaway 1 right over there today, and you'll be able to play with it a little bit tomorrow. But unfortunately, nobody can buy it yet. And without the springs, it doesn't ship really well. You end up in neutral a lot because the springs aren't in there, but it will absolutely ship. Sir?
Interested two-wheelers. You're doing all these things with the trikes.
I mean, the answer is yes, but I don't have time.
You had some downtime a while back.
Yeah, I mean, two-wheelers. Eventually, you know. I mean, we had to change from Trident Trikes, and of course, our logo is, you know, 3 wheels good, 2 wheels bad, and we'll have to change that. But sure, I mean, it's not out of the question. At this point, we really can't produce what we're selling. And we want to at least be able to catch up, take a breath, and like I say, our waiting list is about 100 right now. And I know Rob sold several this afternoon in the parking lot. So, well, in hand, you know, it's gonna be a long, it's gonna be a short night if we don't have any more questions. That's all right.